Chassidic Parashat of Toldot, the interwoven essences of Chesed and Gevurah in the sacred tapestry of our tradition. Every word of Torah reverberates with profound wisdom, and this week's Parashat offers us an unparalleled opportunity to delve deeper into the intricate relationship between the qualities of Avraham and Yitzchak. As we gather our thoughts and reflections, we extend our heartfelt dedication to the Hamburg family, Moshe, Shoshana, and Ezra, who are embarking on a new chapter in their lives. May their path be illuminated with blessings and joy, and may their unique light enhance their new home and Kehillah. As they transition to this new phase, we also extend our warm wishes to Miriam Ziona for abundant blessings and joyous moments in her transformative journey. The opening verse in this week's Parsha, "These are the chronicles of Yitzchak, the son of Avraham," encapsulates a profound inquiry into the heart of Jewish identity and the foundational dynamics of our spiritual lives. The Baal Shem Tov, our revered founder of Chassidut, interpret this verse as a question steeped in philosophical depth. How could Avraham, the paragon of Chesed, the embodiment of boundless love and kindness, be the progenitor of Yitzchak, who personifies Gevurah, the essence of restraint, judgment, and the constrictive forces of existence? To parse this enigma, we must first engage with the qualities of Chesed and Gevurah as they manifest in our lives. Chesed, the quality of kindness and generosity, reflects the boundless love of the divine. It is a force that compels one to reach out, to give, and to embrace the world with an open heart. Avraham stands as the archetype of Chesed, demonstrating an expansive spirit that welcomes all. His tent was open on all sides, symbolizing the inclusivity and warmth that he offered to all who passed by. This unrestrained generosity is the very essence of Chesed, a quality that seeks to share, to nurture, and to uplift. Conversely, Gevurah, often perceived through the lens of severity or judgment, introduces necessary restraint and discernment into our actions. It is the quality that ensures that love is not squandered and that relationships are nurtured with integrity and responsibility. Without the guiding hand of Gevurah, the outpouring of Chesed could lead to chaos, an unrestrained flood that might overwhelm rather than support. Yitzchak embodies Gevurah. His character reflects the need for boundaries, discipline, and the wisdom of appropriate responses to life's challenges. As we explore the relationship between these two qualities, we come to understand that they are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary forces that shape our existence. The interplay between Chesed and Gevurah illustrates a fundamental truth about the human condition. Life is replete with paradoxes. The more we seek, the more we realize our limitations. As we navigate our earthly existence, we inevitably encounter moments of lack, be it emotional, spiritual, or physical. It is precisely in these moments of perceived deficiency that we become aware of our interconnectedness. The beauty of creation lies in the fact that when one experiences lack, another can rise to fill that void, thereby fostering a continuous flow of Chesed into the world. The teaching from Tehillim, "The world is built from Chesed," underscores this principle. The act of giving is not a mere act of charity, but a vital component of the divine architecture of the universe. When one person extends their hand to help another, they create a ripple effect that reverberates throughout the fabric of existence, strengthening the ties that bind us together as a community. This reciprocal relationship is the bedrock of communal life and spiritual growth. It teaches us that each individual plays a vital role in the grand design of creation. The birth of Yitzchak from Avraham becomes a metaphor for the necessity of balance in our spiritual pursuits. We must cultivate both expansive love and the sage restraint that allows for a healthy exchange of kindness within our communities. This balance is not merely an ideal, it is a practical guide for our daily interactions and relationships. Moreover, this interplay invites us to reflect on the broader implications of Chesed and Gevurah in our lives. As we engage with others, we must ask ourselves, how do we embody Chesed? Are we generous in our time, our resources, and our affection? Conversely, how do we embody Gevurah? Do we exercise discernment in our giving, ensuring that our actions are grounded in love and responsibility? This duality challenges us to be mindful of our choices, urging us to find harmony between the expansive and the constrictive forces within us. As we reflect upon this week's Parashat, let us remember the essence of our interconnectedness. Each person we encounter has the potential to provide us with the support we lack, just as we hold the power to uplift others in their moments of need. When we extend kindness to others, we are not merely performing an act of goodwill. We are participating in the divine mission of building a world suffused with goodness and light. In conclusion, as we extend our heartfelt blessings to the Hamburg family, may they embody the harmonious balance of Chesed and Gevurah in their new home. May their journey be filled with the richness of community, love, and the profound understanding that all of Israel needs each other. In this spirit, let us all strive to be vessels of kindness, creating a world that mirrors the divine attributes of our forefathers. Through the interplay of Chesed and Gevurah, let us ensure that the legacy of Avraham and Yitzchak continues to illuminate our lives and the lives of those around us, fostering a world of unity, compassion, and enduring blessings. The complex interplay of Jacob and Esau, a deep dive into the Torah's narrative. The Torah, revered as one of the most significant texts in Jewish tradition, is not merely a collection of stories, but a profound exploration of the human experience, morality, and the intricate relationship between the divine and humanity. Among its many narratives, the story of Yaakov and Esau stands out as a compelling illustration of the duality of human nature. This tale, rich in moral complexity and ethical dilemmas, transcends the simplistic interpretations often bestowed upon it, particularly those aimed at younger audiences. Instead, it invites a deeper analysis of the choices we make and the responsibilities we bear, reflecting larger themes that resonate through generations. The narrative begins in Bereshit 25:29-30, where we encounter a pivotal moment that sets the stage for the unfolding drama between the two brothers. Yaakov is depicted as a diligent individual, engaged in the preparation of a pot of lentil stew, an image that evokes a sense of purpose and intentionality. In stark contrast, Esau bursts onto the scene, described as a man of the field, weary and famished. His desperate plea for sustenance, "Pour some of that red stuff down my throat," reflects not only immediate physical hunger, but also a deeper spiritual void. This moment encapsulates the essence of Esau's character, impulsive, driven by immediate desires, and lacking the foresight to appreciate the significance of his birthright. Esau's request for the stew is emblematic of a childlike mentality, one that prioritizes instant gratification over thoughtful consideration. He embodies the archetype of a person who, faced with a choice, opts for the superficial allure of the moment, much like a child who chooses candy over a nourishing meal. This moment is not merely about hunger. It represents a larger struggle between the ephemeral pleasures of life and the enduring responsibilities that come with maturity. As the story progresses, we witness Esau's drastic decision to exchange his birthright for a mere bowl of stew, a transaction that reveals a profound immaturity and a lack of understanding of the gravity of his role as the firstborn son. The birthright is not simply a title, it is an inheritance rich with spiritual and familial significance. The firstborn son is traditionally tasked with continuing the legacy of the family, carrying forth the values, teachings, and responsibilities that have been passed down through generations. Esau's willingness to relinquish this sacred duty for immediate satisfaction highlights a failure to appreciate the weight of responsibility that accompanies his position. In Bereshit 27:1, the plot thickens further as Yitzchak, their father, summons Esau to prepare a meal for him, intending to bestow upon him a blessing. The Torah employs a nuanced detail when it describes Esau as Gadol, using a spelling that omits the vav. This seemingly minor detail carries profound implications, suggesting that Yitzchak is aware of Esau's spiritual diminishment. The prophet Obadiah reinforces this idea, declaring, "I have made you small among the nations." Despite Esau's physical strength and status as the elder brother, his choices render him spiritually diminished, reflecting a larger commentary on the nature of true greatness. In stark contrast to Esav's impulsiveness stands Yaakov, whose character embodies the ideals of responsibility, foresight, and dedication to a path that transcends self-interest. Yaakov's journey is not characterized by mere ambition. Rather, it is a quest for a higher purpose, a commitment to the values and teachings that define the Jewish people. The Torah presents the birthright as a sacred responsibility, a weighty mantle that requires maturity and wisdom to carry forth. In this light, Yaakov's actions are not merely self-serving. They reflect a deeper understanding of his role in the unfolding narrative of the Jewish people and the divine plan. The character of Yaakov serves as a powerful contrast to Esav. While Esav represents the allure of immediate gratification and the pursuit of physical desires, Yaakov embodies the qualities of patience, diligence, and a deep-seated understanding of the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. His journey towards becoming the patriarch of the Jewish people is marked by struggles, challenges, and a commitment to a higher calling, one that seeks to heal the world through the teachings of Torah and the pursuit of justice. Rav Naftali Zvi Berlin, known as the Netziv, provides a compelling interpretation of the dynamics between these two brothers. He posits that Esav's actions and subsequent identification as Edom serve as a lasting reminder of the choices he made and the values he embraced. Edom, representing Western culture, symbolizes a society often characterized by self-indulgence and a preference for immediate pleasure over the weighty responsibilities of maturity. This cultural archetype serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the consequences of prioritizing momentary desires over enduring values. Yaakov, conversely, embraces the mantle of responsibility, dedicating himself to the service of Hashem and the pursuit of tikkun olam, or healing the world. His commitment to a higher purpose stands as a testament to the ideals of Jewish tradition, which emphasize the importance of responsibility in the face of temptation. Yaakov's journey is one of transformation, as he moves from the ordinary to the extraordinary, ultimately fulfilling his role within the divine narrative of the Jewish people. The moral implications of the narrative extend beyond the personal journeys of Jacob and Esau. They resonate with broader themes that speak to the human condition. The story challenges readers to reflect on their own lives, their own choices, and the responsibilities they bear. In a world increasingly driven by the allure of instant gratification, the tale of Jacob and Esau serves as a timeless reminder that true fulfillment lies not in fleeting pleasures, but in the willingness to accept and carry the weight of responsibility. Ultimately, the narrative of Yaakov and Esau is far from a simple story for children. It is a profound exploration of the complexities of human nature, the choices we make, and the paths we choose to follow. It invites us to engage in a deep reflection on our values, our priorities, and our responsibilities to ourselves and to others. The lessons gleaned from this narrative echo throughout the ages, urging us to rise above the immediate desires that often cloud our judgment and to embrace a life dedicated to service, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. In conclusion, the story of Jacob and Esau is a multifaceted exploration of the human experience, raising questions that remain relevant in our contemporary world. It challenges us to confront our own impulses, to recognize the significance of our choices, and to understand the responsibilities that come with the privileges we inherit. As we delve into this narrative, we are reminded that the struggle between immediate gratification and enduring purpose is not merely a tale of two brothers. It is a reflection of our own journeys, our own decisions, and our own commitments to the values we hold dear. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. A profound reflection on humility, wisdom, and the legacy of the Avos within the rich tapestry of Jewish thought and tradition. The phrase ashes to ashes, dust to dust carries a weighty significance that speaks to the cyclical nature of existence, the inevitability of mortality, and the profound humility required in the pursuit of wisdom and spiritual growth. The narratives of our patriarchs, particularly the actions of Yitzchak Avinu in Bereshis, illuminate not only historical accounts, but also serve as timeless metaphors for the spiritual journeys that each individual must undertake. The act of digging wells, as described in the Torah, transcends the mere physicality of unearthing water. It symbolizes the quest for spiritual sustenance, wisdom, and a deep connection to one's roots and heritage. When Yitzchak Avinu redigs the wells previously dug by his father Abraham, it is a powerful metaphor for the revival of foundational truths that nourish the soul. The Torah states that Yitzchak found a well of living waters, which serves as an evocative analogy between the essence of water and the wisdom of the Torah. Water in its purest form is a symbol of life itself. It flows from high places to nourish the lowly earth, mirroring the divine wisdom that descends to illuminate and enrich the hearts of mankind. The closure of these wells following Abraham's passing illustrates how the departure of a great sage can lead to a temporary eclipse of wisdom and spiritual insight. Yet, Yitzchak's resolute determination to reopen these sources emphasizes a critical lesson. The necessity of humility. The dirt that surrounds a well signifies the humble state required of a seeker of knowledge. The Baal Shem Tov's interpretation of this idea deepens our understanding of the metaphor. In order to access the well of living waters, one must embrace a stance of lowliness and humility. It is through this humility that one can truly learn and grow. Just as one clears away the metaphorical dirt of arrogance and self-importance, they become receptive to the divine wisdom that the Torah offers. This exquisite interplay between humility and wisdom is exemplified in the story of the Rozvodover Rebbe, who personified the readiness and spiritual fervor required to engage with holiness. His assertion that one must view oneself as prepared ashes serves as a powerful reminder. Within this humility lies the potential for greatness, just as the embers of ashes can ignite into flames. This notion of being prepared ashes emphasizes the idea that one does not require elaborate preparations to engage with the divine. Rather, it is the state of one's heart and mindset that matters most. As we further explore the familial dynamics within the narratives of Yitzchak, Rivka, and their sons Yaakov and Esau, we uncover another layer of complexity that adds depth to the themes of humility and love. The verse that states, "And Yitzchak loved Esau because he brought him game to eat, but Rivka loved Yaakov," encapsulates the nuanced and often challenging nature of parental love. If Yitzchak's affection for Esau seems perplexing, it is essential to approach this relationship with a sense of understanding about the multi-layered motivations that often accompany familial bonds. The medieval commentator Dr. Ovadia Saporno elucidates this notion by suggesting that Yitzchak's love for Esau was not born of ignorance. Rather, it was a conscious choice, a recognition of the potential for redemption that exists within each soul, regardless of their apparent flaws. Yitzchak was aware that Esau was no tzaddik, and his religious talk was often merely smooth words meant to bait his father. Yet Yitzchak's love for Esau, despite his shortcomings, signifies a profound understanding of the complexities of human behavior and an acknowledgement of the importance of guidance, love, and support even for those who seem lost. In contrast, Rivka's love for Yaakov, rooted deeply in her essence of kindness and purity, embodies the ideal of nurturing qualities that embody truth and integrity. It is as if Rivka's very being is attuned to the higher aspirations of their lineage, seeing in Yaakov the potential to continue the family legacy. This contrast between the two brothers invites contemplation on the nature of education and guidance in the realms of spirituality and morality. Yitzchak's stern love for Esau reflects the tough love necessary to guide a wayward child toward the path of righteousness, while Rivka's nurturing essence shapes Yaakov into the patriarch of a new lineage. The rich tapestry of their interactions serves as a compelling reminder that love manifests in myriad forms, each tailored to the unique needs of the individual. Just as the wells dug by Yitzchak require both the removal of dirt and the unearthing of water, parenting often necessitates a balance of kindness and firmness, an understanding of when to support and when to challenge. The story of Mordechai, the young boy from White Russia who struggled to find his place in the world, further illuminates the transformative power of love and compassion in education. The desperate parents seeking help for their son turned to Rabbi Aharon of Karlin, a revered figure known for his wisdom and insight. Initially taken aback by Rabbi Aaron's seemingly rough demeanor, they were reassured by his confidence, believing in his ability to guide their son. However, it was Rabbi Aharon's profound approach that truly transformed Mordechai. By initially embracing the child and holding him close to his heart, Rabbi Aharon communicated a message of love and acceptance that transcended mere words. This intimate act of connection exemplified the importance of nurturing a child's spirit, demonstrating that true education transcends the mere imparting of knowledge. It is about fostering a deep connection that ignites the soul. Mordechai's subsequent transformation into the tzaddik Rabbi Mordechai of Lekovix serves as a testament to the enduring impact of this compassionate approach. He would go on to teach his Chassidim that he first learned Torah from Rabbi Aharon, who imparted wisdom not merely through lectures, but through heartfelt connection and understanding. Mordechai's journey exemplifies the notion that love, when coupled with understanding, can lead to profound change and growth. In conclusion, the journey from ashes to ashes, dust to dust, encapsulates the essence of the human experience, a cycle of humility, learning, and growth that transcends generations. The narratives of our Avos and Imahos teach us that true wisdom is not solely about the knowledge we acquire, but about the humility we embody in our pursuit of truth and understanding. As we navigate the wells of our own lives, may we strive to uncover the living waters of Torah, embracing the humility that opens our hearts to wisdom and endeavoring to pass on this legacy to future generations. In doing so, we honor the profound teachings of our patriarchs and matriarchs, ensuring that their spirit flows through us from ashes to living waters. Together, let us cultivate a world where love, humility, and wisdom prevail, a world rooted in the timeless values of our tradition. A Guten Shabbat.